No, there's a couple of breakpoint chances Evans and Skupski had. Feel like they were an age ago, right at the start of the first set. And the Mahut serve.
Thank you.
Unable to really make any sort of inroads to the French service game since then.
Coach was good.
Oh.
France is challenging the call on the left service line. The ball's
It was a
calling.
very late call. Who had his finger up as well? It's all irrelevant anyway.
Love 15.
Immediately under pressure here. Much wriggle room here, is there? The British pair. The way the French are serving right now.
France is challenging the call on the left center service line. The ball was called in.
Neal Skupski thinks he's made this. Celebration after this serve, yep.
15.
That's why.
France has 2 challenges to make.
Just making a few more first serves as well in set number 2. The British pair. In the mid-70s.
Thirty 15.
A cheerleader for his team. Asking for a little more noise once more. That's an encouraging move. 4 points in a row for the Brits. And 3 holds.
3 games to 2.
It's a slender lead they hold here in the second.
Very quick happy birthday to Charlotte. It's her 10th birthday today, so many happy returns to her. Right, who wants a t-shirt on this side?
Both these nations having won the Davis Cup on 10 occasions. France last winning it in 2018. Brits with that famous win in Ghent over the Belgians. Almost 10 years ago now.
Time.
Stand by, make some noise for Team France! Make some noise for TTV!
The journey Dan Evans has had throughout the course of his career. So many highs and lows. Really has grown into one of the fiercest competitors consistently. It's not been his best year in singles, despite that win in Washington.
Love.
Just not able to exert any pressure early in the game, are they? And again, it's the quality of the deliveries right now that are coming down at them that is causing them so many problems. French yet to miss a first serve in this set.
Love.
And yet to lose a point on serve, so it's 11 out of 11. Had to rely on a single second serve.
Game France. 3 games all.
Take some beating if they continue to serve like that.
Prior to this week, they'd actually only played together once this year. Not that that means a whole lot, of course, having had such a long history, but Roger Vassilev only playing in Atlanta together this season. Only lost there.
Thank you.
Pressure right back on Evans.
Love.
Be highly aware, of course, that they're yet to win a single point on return yet in this second set. That only makes your own service games a little more pressurized.
Let's settle it.
Did well, didn't he? Body weight going one way, and the ability to still control that one.
Love. Thank you.
Well, it was about this stage of Dan Evans' singles match that things started to turn, wasn't it? And he'll be hoping that history can repeat itself in the doubles. They're building some momentum, 4-3.
Leon Smith relaying some sort of message to one of the team just off the court. He used some of the expertise available to him as well. Colin Beecham, Mark Hilton, Neal's brother, of course. Andy Murray further along that line as well if he wants to tap into his vast experience.
Yeah, that's not like the happiest of conversations, is it, if we're honest? If he asks for a drink to be sent back.
Time.
We'll see. Leon Smith at the side of the court is orchestrating this crowd, as are the players. Look at this. I've never seen him quite as animated as that. He wants more.
You don't see that often, do you? Captain getting involved in that sort of role. Recognising this is a key stage of the match. You're just feeling that home advantage not been utilised as much as it could be, largely because of the nature of the first set, right? The French were so good, it was so one-sided in the end that only natural for the fans to go a little bit quiet. Can change very quickly. And they start to realise that the team needs them.
Superb. And that is the first point the Brits have won against the serve in this set.
Yeah, just waited for his opportunity. Trading up the line initially until he felt there was enough of a gap. Roger Vassilev just edging to his right. Body weight going in the wrong direction. No way anyone was covering that inside-out forehand.
Let's service.
Put away with authority. And again, Neal Skupski more than playing his part.
Yeah, Roger Vassilev just getting a little bit in a model there, wasn't he? Up at the net, tried to get involved there. Mahut did well to keep the point going and wasn't really in a position to do anything effective with the backhand volley.
Thank you.
Volume turned up once more here in Manchester. Half a chance for the Brits.
Good time to find a serve of that quality.
And he's sustained that quality on serve, hasn't he, Lee? Throughout. Accuracy again, and the delivery was just deadly.
Game France.
Magnificent.
4 games old.
We're asked a couple of tough questions in the rally, but Nicolas Mahut standing up to it yet again.
Oh, just oozing class, that last point, wasn't it? And that will be extra satisfying after the British team and team captain just trying to whip up the crowd at the start of that service game. So that will feel good, getting that hold despite the noise.
Thank you. Vassilev.
Some strong hands from Evans. Ball came at him at pace.
Vassilev.
Any which way will do.
Yeah, just keeping the left hand on the throat of the racket for a bit of extra stability.
It's often the way these days, isn't it? When the guy's camped on top of the net.
Vassilev. Thank you.
Some stretch. And the Brits beginning to race through holds of their own.
New balls, please.
Applying a little more pressure here. They're up 5-4 in the second.
Yeah, hit the nail on the head there, Nick. I think this next service game is going to be very interesting, isn't it? With Edouard Roger Vassilev coming out to serve with a different feel to this set and match all of a sudden. Different kind of noise, different sort of energy coming off the British team. And yes, he's been holding with ease so far, but not in this sort of situation. Let's see how he gets on at 4-5.
Let's not forget the win that these boys had in Colombia at the start of the year. Of course, against Cabal and Farah. That really provided a platform for victory over in South America back in February to get them to this position.
Thank you. Ready for play.
So Roger Vassilev serving with new balls. Stay in the second set. Well, Evans went very early to get the forehand into play and made the most of it.
Thank you.
Evans thinking twice about challenging, but deciding against it. You're hearing it was good. It's a good decision. Caught 11 millimeters of the line. That's good serving. Making good use of the new balls all of a sudden.
Great Britain changing the call on the left.
This is optimistic, I think.
The ball solid.
Far from the point, they only missed 2 first serves in this entire set, the French.
Game France. 5 games all.
Vassilev doing a fine job, having lost that opening point. Kept his composure impressively. Can you believe it? Evans did so well in the early part of the rally here. A couple you feel should have gone away from a British perspective.
Yeah, that was the one, wasn't it? A high forehand volley that Evans had, just didn't get anything on it. Good hustle from the French. This is how it ended.
Evans knows he should have done a little better. He's given absolutely everything this weekend.
Thank you.
Well, that serve had some bite to it, and it had some turn, crucially,
30-15.
to just rush Mahut.
They do win this match. Evans is going to need about 3 weeks off after today. He is getting every last drop of energy. What must be a tired body by this stage.
Game, Great Britain.
That's a super game, though. Clinging on
Great Britain leads 6
and still in front. We're a game away from a second set breaker here.
If everybody on, let's say, on the 106, 103, 105 side, we tweet the biggest cheer you can in 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, that's good, okay. If you are on the other side, so 114, 113, 112, make the biggest cheer that you can in 3, 2, 1, go!
Time.
Now the MC here doing her bit once again to make this a cauldron. It's been a record-breaking day in Manchester, the largest ever home crowd for a British Davis Cup tie. Thinned out a little, and those that are still here clinging onto some hope.
Thank you. Oh. 15 love.
As a whisker away.
It's going to be interesting to see whether the quality of the serving they've produced in this second set is carried over to the breaker, and whether that's a deciding factor. It sometimes is. Sometimes look at those sorts of numbers going into a tie-break. Who's been more effective behind their own serve? Although neither team has generated a break point in this second set.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Well, trying a bit of everything.